Sit on here quick. And where's that? Alright. Alright. Hello. Yeah, I wish I could do stuff like earlier for people in like out east of me, but what do you do? Let me know if there's too much background noise because it's a really nice day, so I have my window open, but it's a little breezy. So yeah, let me know if it gets too much background. I can kind of shut it. But sadly, I'm too far north now, so you don't get as many plane. What? Oh, it's not like last time. Hello. So, I haven't touched this since we were working on it last time. So it's exactly as it was. I did get... I haven't said anything to it yet, because I've been addicted to Overwatch. What did happen here? I think I did a thing. Okay, I guess I hit a button. But some of the guys put together the stool model, and so I have to go take a look at that. But I think I just hit a button that did a thing. There, okay. It didn't move the audio, did it? No. Okay. So I want to load that up and see if that's working. Stool. I think I downloaded it. Yeah, I did. There. Oh my god, that is like perfect. So you check. Do they have it on flexes? Oh! That's nifty. I thought it was see-through for a second there. But no, it's just a AO. I should have left. Ooh, that's actually pretty nifty. One thing is, I'm thinking that it might need. Oh, there's, and then you go with up. Ah, I see. So what happens if it goes both? Wait, maybe this one 0. Okay, that'll work. I thought it was gonna be. I wouldn't go up high enough, but actually should go far enough. And the ability for it to go... Well, that's not going to do anything. And the ability for it to shift around, I thought I was going to have it with bones. This actually makes it a little simpler. And then the shifting... Ah, that's pretty neat. This was pretty awesome. It has, like, everything. And the roots at the bottom, which makes it easy to lock the thing. Okay, awesome. Yay. I like this stool. Actually, I don't even think there's anything wrong with it right now. It should be perfect as it is. So, where is the... Yeah, it was, okay, model was by Mr. Ponyman and it was compiled by Colt Zero. So, thank you to those two. That is awesome. Because I was waiting for something simple, and it actually has, like, amazing flexibility to it, so awesome. Let's see how it looks with her sitting on it now. I think it's even the perfect size too. Oh yeah, I think it's even the right height, just a little bit. I can move her down though, because I need to do it right about there. I want to mush her a little bit into it. Because she got a soft tush. Yeah, she's got char. Alright, I gotta find the thing here. Oh, yeah, this might take a bit to find the one I used. I remember listening to this much audio in between here and now. There we go. Just want to make sure I get the right one. Let me add this to watch later so I can have it saved somewhere. Okay, so we'll call this stool. Is that position right? Ah, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna worry about it. Main thing, and oh yeah, she will need a stool here. Just right spot. Please. Only thing I gotta make sure of is I need to get the legs in the right position. So like on here, I need to make sure that this stool is turned like this. I'll go a little this way. Do it there. Okay. And then okay, so still a leg in the back. Mainly because when it leans, it has she has to lean it in the correct way. Okay, so she leans it that way. So I want to be a little bit more that way, so then it leans straight that way. Otherwise, I'm going to be leaning like that direction. So I want to be like this. Okay. And this is adorable. Okay, now I need to paste it here. This I need to group. This is going to be, I need to clean these up a bit so I don't get lost here. So stool, we need to put again under her. Where is it in position here? This is going to be a little weird because, okay, so it has to be straight in the back. And I know they mainly positioned it like that so that... Oh. Oh, I didn't actually put the chair down all the way on the other ones. So put it right about there. And they put the leg in the back, mainly because then you can actually see that there's 3 legs, but here it's probably going to be best if I center it as best as possible. And rainbow goes up a little, just a little bit. It's like perfect size and everything. It's a pretty awesome chair. Rainbow could not have asked for a better chair. She's so happy about the chair. She loves her chair. Ah, my chair. My chair. It's from testing 1 2 3. And they even put awesome textures on it and everything. It's cool. What do I need to do here? She needs to the face. The face. So adorable. Except for that, she said. Oh, I need to get her down with the stool. Trying to check. Okay, it has textures on the bottom too. Good. That's all set. She'll need the stool here. Should be fine where it is. Yep. But need to get rainbow a little higher. Okay. Oh, I forgot I gotta organize these. So she may be the only one, but there's still actors. To me, stuff that's in a... Oh my god, the police! They're trying to get her for being too adorable. No, it's... No, it's, to me, the grade groups are more finalized stuff, and anything that's white, or not finalized, but things I'm not working on. But this stuff that's outside is the stuff that I'm working on, so I like to keep things in groups so that I know it's not something of a priority. Like lights, I like to keep separate. Models that really don't fit in a group, I'll do. Stool. That'd be the, oh, kind of the right spot, but I gotta move rainbow up again. Okay. Yeah, we still gotta finish setting up some of these other scenes. Yeah, I'm kind of... I want to... Spike doesn't have as much facial emotions. At least, I don't think he has any bones. Yeah, he doesn't have any bones, which is a little bit more worrying, because, like, Rainbow, the reason I was able to pull off the other face is because I could actually grab the bones of the face. 70 spotted. No, don't even play with that. No, because he doesn't have bones, I can't drag it to do some of the exaggerated stuff. So I might have to make do with him, because I don't think I'm going to make him look anywhere near as weird as he does in the actual episode. Like, because the one, what's the one face he has? Yeah, that one. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that off. But I can try to get pretty close. Even Rainbow's arms bent like that are a little weird. But I'll see what I can do. Alright, so what do we got here? So there's this one of her looking up, which is right here. Okay, so we don't need Rainbow. We do need Twilight. Oh, I think I was just copy-pasting from a different shot. Yeah, this one. We don't need Rainbow either. Okay. Let's copy the camera from this then, too. Ooh, I think I got for this one. I thought I copied the chalkboard from this one too. Ah, I must have got the wrong one. Nope, I got from the wrong shot. Okay, so what we got here? She starts out kind of a low angle, like this. Ooh, really far in. I wonder if I should zoom in more for that. Oh, I don't even need to be have her right about there. The camera will need to be about. Because I can see the bottom. Yes, I can. Just the edge of the board. The board itself looks like it's turned up a bit like that. I think that's actually the perception of the angle, but I'll just use the board turning to perceive that angle. Well, hello. I see a Dex. I'm not biggest. No, I haven't finished yet. Shh. Plus, I know everybody like the boot. E. So we're about there. And then remove Twilight. There. Is that good? Okay, just keep it like that. And then she's supposed to turn to be. So when does the camera turn? Right when she starts Wonder.
General Firefly, dub them.
Oh, I think I'm doing the wrong shot. I think it's the shot beforehand. Was I modifying the wrong one? I was! No! I know how you can fix this though. I'm going to grab everything in this shot, copy, and then undo everything. Okay, and I'll go into this shot, delete everything. Oh, that's whatever. Paste, delete, show hidden controls. Make sure all the names are correct. Even though if you change the visual name, it doesn't mean to change the actual name of the item. So this is camera 1. And camera 1. Alright. There, look at that, fixed it.
Wonderful.
Okay, so Twilight's got to turn. I think is that actually a camera zoom? No, it's a camera shift, but I think I might play with the zoom a little bit.
Wonderful.
I think that might be a little quick. Okay.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay, so this is going to be about here. The camera shifts to this position. I think I might have turned her too much. That can be fixed.
Wonderbolts. Wonderbolts. Wonderbolts.
Should I have the camera set? Should be instead a little bit zoomed in. Oh, that is a 50. Can I do a 35 then for this? I think I'm gonna back it up further because I need to make sure that she's not the focus. That whatever shit that this big glowy thing that I have actually really. I might be able to cheat that. I might be able to create a glowing thing using a volumetric light. I'll play with it later. How does that appear? Not quality. I just like it fades in from nothingness. It's cheating. Okay, so now I gotta get this set up, and that is gonna be kind of like the shot, the shot. School? Too cool for school. Nah, I'm already done with it all. Okay, there's no chalkboard in this. The drum needs to stay in there, but it needs to stay locked to spike. They don't need to move. Okay, so this is going to be playhead. So I think actually they run away. Yeah, getting them to run is going to be difficult. Okay, in terms of making your own models for use, I can't help you there because I don't make my own. For tutorials to watch, there's 3 main places. And one is... Wait, 4 main places. If you just Google search Source Filmmaker, first channel that comes up is just the Source Filmmaker channel. There you should have Valve tutorials. Watch all of them. They go over the basics, and it's a lot of TF2 stuff and things that you might actually never need to do if you're doing pony stuff. But I still recommend looking at them because it gets you familiar to what the interface does. And if you don't know how to use the software, you can't really make anything. So it's a good way to get started on figuring out how things work. So I recommend you watch all the videos that are on there, really before you even open the software if you can. Another one to look up is Jimmer Lynn's. He does the SFM tip of the days. So there will be a playlist you should have. Yeah, a Source Filmmaker tip of the day. There's a crap load of videos here. It's gonna be hours an hour. How much is this total? Does it say? No. It is a lot of content, but it's, if you can, randomly watch some, but also if you ever have a problem and you're stuck or you don't know what something does, look through there and it probably has something that covers how to do it. So I recommend looking at any of his stuff because they are very useful. I haven't watched them all, but I ran through them and grabbed a couple that looked interesting, and I've learned things from it. And he's pretty good at explaining it. What's another one? There's also Zachariah Scott. I spelled that wrong, but I'll find him. He usually records his tutorials drunk, but he has, I think, 2 different playlists for it. Yeah, SFM tutorials and guides, and then social maker tutorials. Going through a lot of his stuff, he tends to make tutorials based on like just random stuff that he just like figured out. Or just in general, like scene building, whatever. He's super useful to get some of the tutorials from. Those are the main 3, and then obviously I have some, but mine are mainly specific to like using the pony models, or just again random things that I haven't seen any tutorials for. So those are the 4 main places I would recommend going to. So there's probably others, but those are the ones that I've always went to and I've learned the most from. So yeah. And then what was your other question? Oh, where do you get the models from? If you go to DeviantArt, actually, if you go to my profile, it's the group here. Otherwise, just the SFM Ponies group. They have a group or a thing in here called SFM Resource that you can go through to find a bunch of models, and the pony models are on the last page, Nako's Pony Overhaul, or you can go to Pony SFM. What's the website here? Yeah, ponysfm.com, and also you can find on here models and stuff. So, and I don't know where the base. I'm guessing this is also going to be a last page thing. I thought they'd be on the last page. Yeah, but there's a bunch of models you can download there, and animations you can download. So yeah. Those are the 2 places to download models. Alright, back to this. We need to move. Okay, so this would be. It kind of like spikes his face here when he stops moving. Just like, okay, so Spike's further back. They probably did that so that to run away easier. So Owl is up actually here. Spike is back here. There's a table in his way. But I got to position this anyway. So if I move them further to the left, is it going to be something noticeable? A little bit, but not too much because of the time that's passed. So I'm just going to do that. Oh, yeah, this scene. Put them further back, because then they actually have a place to run to over there. Okay, so the camera is going to be. Is that zoomed in more? No, it's. I think so. Owl is super fat in this shot. Now Owl is better. This is nope. We have ponies. Yeah, I do want to make more tutorials, but I haven't. It's been so long since I've made content that I don't want to put out anything until I have an actual video. Because if there's a long delay and people subscribed for that purpose, and then suddenly I just put out a tutorial, I've a lot of people that are going to go, well, he's not making stuff and just unsubscribe. So I wanted the next thing I make to actually be a video, but right after a video, I'm going to be spamming shit. So I already have like 2 time lapses, like just about done. I have like 2 more that I want almost that I could get done pretty quick, and I do have tutorials I want to record. So I want to do those in the meantime, and then just get them prepped. So I want to put out a video, and then like the next day or then over the next week, just put out like one thing real quick or afterwards. So because there are plenty of ideas for stuff, I don't want to make people think that like I'm just making tutorials or I'm not bothering with video stuff when I kind of am. Just been distracted with video games, which actually I've been trying to do because otherwise I just burn out on the same things over and over again. Alright, she is... I need her looking straight. Is this her looking straight? Yeah. See her wing a little bit, which implies more of a turn, but I need to be able to see her face. The camera's higher, so I'm just going to put it a little higher right there. Yeah, that'll work. I'm going to put her on a little bit further. There's nothing showing there, so it's just to fully cover the corner. So I'll do there. That'll work. Okay, and then the last shot is going to be another close-up of her. So I will just take this shot. I don't need the stool. I didn't realize there's...
Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash.
I didn't realize that there's a little bit at the end I have to do.
Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash.
Is that really how far?
Rainbow Dash.
I guess the last couple of frames, which is I'm gonna have to actually extend it past the point because otherwise YouTube's gonna cut that off and I'm not gonna see it.
Dash.
So I'm gonna do it right here. So this is gonna be Twilight, not amused.
Rainbow Dash.
So she starts happy. these. These. Those. Oh, didn't get rid of the other one, damn it. Oh, I gotta remember to copy the fix her face, because her lips are a little bit up right here. She looks exceptionally happy with just that little change in her lips. I think she needs to be a little... The camera needs to be a bit further back. Yeah. Right there. Okay, and then we need Twilight. Does she have a shot already like that? No, she doesn't, so I will just make one. So I need a Twilight. Is there a green board back there? There is, okay. So a little bit of one there. So I do need a one that has both of them. That's the one with the turned. There we go. This one's fairly zoomed in, so I'm going to put a 50-85. There we go. So I just need to get the edge of the thing there. Actually, I could probably almost do a 105. Sometimes that zoom can get a little bad. Looks like the eyes are fine. The texture is just going to start acting weird. That might actually be too far zoomed in. Yeah, back it off a bit. Keep it at 85. Whoa. Kind of want to just do her face on this one, just because the face is just pretty funny. So she's gonna be kind of like this. You can see her butt a little bit. It's okay if she's clipping, but she's got to stretch forward. So I need to view both these shoulders. Stretch her chest tube down. I think anybody can do natural movements. It's just, it just takes time to figure out how to, what is considered natural. I mean, I still have, sometimes I go to do something and I'm like, I have no idea what it is I'm supposed to have or make it look like. It just takes time and practice to kind of figure it out and go, oh. But also, I don't look at something and go, oh, I know exactly what to do. No, that rarely happens. Like, even right now, I don't know how I'm going to do the look. I'm just go with what you know, start with what you know, and work your way up from there. So, it's like if you don't know how to do the movement, well, start with some posing and work and start doing that, and then start adding and adding and adding. But it's just if you don't know how to, you know, maybe you need some more practice on something. Still spend some time practicing. Don't go above your skill level. It took me forever to actually feel comfortable doing some of the stuff that I do now, but now I do. Where's your head? There it is. Okay, I think I'm going to turn her body a bit like this. I thought I hid your wings. Oh, it's... Oh, I haven't... She's not organized? I don't remember those bones. How do I import pictures into the program as props? First, you'll need a model that you can load it onto. It depends. Are you trying to talk about like a picture in a frame, or are you talking about just something as a backdrop? Because that's a difference. Because if it's like a framed one, you have to find something to use for it. But if it's just as a thing, like in a backdrop or something, it's not that difficult, and I can actually show you kind of, you know, just a little bit here. Okay, first, might as well do... So, like, here, if I'm trying to get the face to look like that, I start with what I know. I know the mouth, I'm going to have to play with a little bit, but sometimes it doesn't feel right until you get the emotions, the eyes done. So I'm going to start with the eyes. So, all I do is kind of have to get a deadpan expression, which is, I'll just do a... I need to lower the eyes. And sometimes if I do relax with it, I'll straighten it out. Okay. And then the eyebrows are going to be needed here. So I'm going to do the left one first, because I can see that one. Oh. Apparently that didn't work. Did I shrink her eyebrows? No. There it is. So this is going to be... Is that despondent? No. Is that... Or it might be just angry. Because they curve a little bit outwards at the end, not in an angry way. So we're going to sad is curved. I don't want curved. Best was basically concern, maybe a little bit of concern with angry. They're not exactly straight that way then, which is, I think, going to be what Angry's going to give. like that. Okay. Same with this one. There's certain times where eyebrows are needed, and this is one that I think is going to be needed. Doesn't really look... I think I might need to do a little bit of angry on the upper eyes. A little bit less relaxed. I just want to get him more at the angle that an angrier angle. Okay. The angry angle. Okay. And then, now that the eyes are basically set, I can do the lower face. So she needs to do, what's some of the, what's one to use here? No teeth, just open. Just be as simple as open with just disappoint. Might need to play with the eyes to tilt them back a little bit, which I can do. What's one of these that might work? She might need a little more pucker. Yeah, she doesn't really look angry enough. I think her neck is going to need to be out a little bit more here. I'll put her whole body up a little. take the eyebrow left along with the upper face eyelid left. Turning that worked. I just need to put that more. But I think, look here, eyes are too low now. I wonder if I put her head up a little. Tweaking, tweaking, tweaking. Right eyelid upper. That's better. I wonder if I can, because the other thing too, why isn't this not all tabbing to this? Oh, because I shrunk it. Oh, there we go. I think I was running the wrong one. There we go. Okay. And this rounds to more of a point here. I don't think I can do that. Let me try though. If I do the cheeks up, not there. I'll do this one up, and then I'll grab the eyelid lower here. Might not work how I want it to. It's still going to stay flatter in the back, no matter what I do. If I go the other way. That could actually work like that. Actually, I think I did it the wrong way. That's a little better. I'm gonna give her a nose scrunch just a little bit. Alright, that'll do for now. Ooh, that felt good. Ugh. No. Bucks. No, it doesn't work. She's too sad or angry or something. Her hair actually. Oh, actually her hair is not going to look that great until I can modify it with the jiggles. But I got to keep it automated for now. Okay. Yeah, I might change it to be something like at the end being like what. So let's see how that looks so far. Obviously with no emotion or anything.
But after Luna's banishment, the protective pony platoons were formed. On the anniversary of the first celestial year of peace, a celebration was held. Headed by General Firefly, an elite team of aerial performers were chosen to help commemorate this auspicious occasion. The first performance was so full of energy, so highly charged, that magical lightning showered down on the crowd. Every pony was so filled with amazement and wonder that General Firefly dubbed them the Wonderbolts. Rainbow Dash.
It kind of animates it going down there too. All right. Thing I need to do here, just so then I have it down that they are running away. So what's opposite or perpendicular to the camera? That'd be this way. Don't worry about the drum falling later.
Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash.
Okay. So they go running away. And, okay, now I was going to do that picture thing. So, because what I'm going to need to do is, like at this point, Twilight is looking at a board. The problem is getting those drawings onto this board, because some of these I'm going to have to fill in, because like they have like the princess here, but what is she writing there? What is this? Like, she has such detailed like drawings of Celestia and Luna, but she can't draw anybody else. I'm almost tempted to just draw myself for those, but these ones I can't really do. Well, I'm gonna do the second one for now then. Because this one, I believe, yes, I can actually get a direct copy of. So, I need to get these onto a different thing. So I'm going to make this really big. This is 720. No, it is not 720. Liar! Okay, that's not going to work. So let's try to find one that's, like, better quality. Oh, I forgot I actually own that one. So I can get it in Super HD. Okay, we need to do it. Oh, I think I have another shot right. Of there. Oh, yeah, there we go. I can just use that. Though it's a little different. And I might have to shift it around, but it would work. But I'm going to do the second part anyway right now. Okay, so this is before. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to do a screen capture. And then open up Photoshop. Yeah, the princesses are great. The ponies suck, but then like on this one, they're better. so it was open. Alright, so the only part I care about is this part right here. And I do not want this thing in there. So that's gone. Okay, and now we need to put this onto another board, which is the actual texture that I'm using. So this would be basically if you wanted to put a picture on something, how you would do it. So I went and got my picture. Now I need to find a model, if you're not going to be making your own model for it, that would support having the picture put on top of it. So in this case, I'm going to take my chalkboard. So this is this one. I think it's a shot right here, right? I'm using this one because it's easier for me to... Yep. So, we're going to go... This is the chalkboard blank. Props follow chalkboard. Okay, so we go to our materials. New chalkboard blank. Okay. This one. Alright, perfect. This setup there. So I'm using VTF Edit, which is a pretty nifty little program. Chalkboard blank, I'll do that. I'm just exporting the image that's already there so that I have the dimensions exactly to what it is. Okay, so after exporting this as TGA, I'm just going to open this in here. So now I know the board I'm looking for. I don't want to use a plain green because being in 3D, there's more detail. So I need to match the detail of 3D. So I'm going to use the board that exists. I am going to copy everything here, paste it onto this new board. Everything's a little bit to the right. I want to keep the detail of this. SFM is pretty nifty in that so I'm going to delete this layer right now. The ratio of the texture is what matters, not the size. So if I want to maintain the detail of the other one, I can just increase the size of this. So I'm going to go, not canvas size, image size. And I'm going to increase this to 1200. Now what if I paste it? It's still not big enough. Let's go 1400. Okay, now it fits. Well, kind of. It needs to be more in the middle, so I'm gonna go 1600. Okay, there we go. It's off to the side a bit. That should be good. And it'll still fit on there now. The texture for the board itself won't be any different because that is just going to be scaled to fit, so it's just going to look the same. But the ponies themselves don't have to be scaled, because if I scaled it, it would start getting rid of some of the chalky looking stuff and just be straighter lines. I don't want to do that. Alright, to make this work, I can either try one of these methods. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. I'm going to do this a little different though. Actually, I'm going to go to normal on this. I'm going to change this to black and white because that should actually work better with lighten. Yeah. So I just use an overlay to make it disappear kind of. This have some other edges here. So actually I might keep it green because then at least when it goes to light and it should Yeah, it kind of hides the edges here. I just have to delete a little bit. There, can't even tell there's an edge down there. Up above we find two. Oh, there's one edge right there. Okay. So we got the ponies on the board. And probably should have done with the actual after part. No, because things would be in the way, so I'll do this right now. Because there'll be two textures I'll have to render it as to animate the like explosion part, which isn't that difficult. I've done it before. These are pretty... They're kind of darkish. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to up the brightness of these. Well, it's going to make that pop up, isn't it? Oh, let's do it like that. Okay, I'm upping the brightness because I want to use this as a 80% overlay. Let's do 70. Because it'll use some of the background stuff with it. Okay. And I'll save that as Targa. And we're doing the chalkboard. We'll do this. Wonderbolts. 1, 2. I'm gonna call it 3-1 because I think there's 2 boards before that, and this will be part 1 of 2. So we'll save. Yes. Now that we have the Targa, we still have to import it into SFM, so we'll do import in VTF edit. Go to our Wonderbolts. Say yes. The important thing too is I don't want any of this to fade from distance, so I'm going to remove the low level detail, no minimum bitmap. Is it real bitmap? No, I'm just going to do this here. The no level of detail is the important one. It makes, otherwise when the further you get away, the textures start blurring. You don't want that. I'm going to do save as. Find the same texture again. So that'd be V chalkboard blank 01. And call it Wonderbolts 3-1 or 3-1. Okay. And now we're just going to use overrides to get it on there. I've considered using another method for doing this, using lights to shine it on the board, because if I did that, I could actually animate the light going over using shadows. But there's some complications with that, and so I might just do it the original way I was planning. It requires multiple renders this way, but I like it more. So I'm going to go string. I'm going to override the base texture, and then I will copy paste the same one because all it was a change at the end. We're going to call this Wonderbolts 3-1. Okay, so we're a little bit too far to the right, so we just need to move it. Right there. You see some of these edges again. Okay. Should that be far enough? Because I would put him right about here. Actually, I think they're smaller on the board. I need a bigger board. I'll do that to scale the whole thing. So I'm going to canvas. I want to figure out what it is I need to do for math. So 1700 is 850. expand it from this corner. Image size makes so I don't have to rescale stuff afterwards. But I just want to make sure I can get the right sizing here. Oh, so the one is a little bit off the screen, so that's fine then. So I will do right about here then. Oh, no, I'm off the screen because that was me. Here, no, they're not. But Twilight is having her head in less of a board that on this one, so I will take Twilight. It's only supposed to be there that much, but I have to turn her more. But if I turn her more like this, I'll have to take her neck and stuff. Turn it like this. Oop. That's better. Okay. Let's try this again. So save as the Targa again. Don't have to worry about names anymore because they're already there. Import. Already remembers the name. And we'll just reload everything. Yeah, the 3D or the green screen models I've used a lot for replacing the texture stuff because it's square, it's big, it's easy to work with, and it has multiple skins. Okay, so now I can see them all. And I will put some stuff down here for holding the board up. Right now I just don't care enough. Is she blurred in this shot? A little bit. Because she's supposed to be far from the board. Which I could just do it where the board itself is actually bigger. Let's say this big. Pushed back. That's too far away then. There. And she's supposed to be looking up because she's at a lower, right now she's the mid, this is on the further down, so if I can put this further to the right, it's taking up about a little over 2/3. Move it here. No, because then it's still too much. I'm going to put it right about here. Move Twilight to here. Camera set to there. That blurs her a bit more. Good. VTF Edit is, it's not, I wouldn't quite say it's a great gaming experience, but VTF Edit is actually a super powerful little program that I think, I don't know if it was made by Valve or not, but they advertise using it. Like, they actually tell you to download it. So, we were actually playing a Overwatch yesterday and a couple days ago, and there was a person in the game called Dolphy, and it was hilarious that we ran into him twice, unless there's more than one person named Dolphy. All right, so we got this texture on there.
Performance was so full of energy, so highly charged, that magical lightning showered down on the crowd.
So now there's this texture. This is an additional thing. So I am going to now grab this, and that is not the file I actually want to grab from this one. There. It's just little dots. How does that work? I could probably draw that with just some random thing. Can I get this to oh, it's always going to have the thing at the top. That's fine. Is that going to grab everything then, too? Yes, it is, but that's fine. So I will take this portion, copy it, paste it, delete that one. And since we didn't change the sizing, it should match up exactly. Okay. So let me put on the lighten first. I do not want these things. Where am I zooming? Skip this really last one here. Don't want the sparkles. Okay. Maybe they got pink on. And last one. It's gonna go off the board. Get rid of some of this extra green crap. Okay. And then I need to get this to be a brighter color. On these edges you can see the green. No, that's probably not gonna work. I need to remove them as much as possible because this is going to be animated, and I don't want to make sure that it doesn't. You can't actually see the texture or the chalkboard changing as it gets closer or something. Okay. Save that as targ equals 2. I might add a bump map to it. I getting rid of the chalk because I don't want the chalk to be on the texture on there. The chalk itself will be a model I'll use, so I have to, but I have to clean around the edges so that it actually overlays it on there nicely. And I need it separate because I will render this twice, once with just the ponies and then once with the parts coming out. And then I will overlay it on top of each other in post and follow the chalk along those lines. So I'll work with it like this, and I'll have the model actually curve and follow the chalk. But then in post, I'll just follow, and every frame I'll just clip it and have it follow along and add more to it, and it'll look like the chalk's actually drawing on the board. I've done things like that often, and it's really easy. So I'm not worried about having problems with that. So that should be saved. So that's actually how I want to work with it then. So I'm just gonna go and grab number 2, and then voila, you have the chalk on the board. It kind of goes off the side. Is that okay? Not really. How does she fit it all on the board? Is this texture stretched? It is. That might be why. If you compare the two, mine is fatter. That's easy enough to fix, but I'll have to do it twice. So just gonna squeeze it. Probably not too much. We'll do it like that. Move them in a bit. Put them about put them like right there. Okay. So again, I'm going to save. Oh, I should probably get rid of all of her. There we go. So we'll save this one first. Save as Torga. One. And then save it again. Number 2. To me, texturing is, I don't know if it's, I'd consider it the best part, but the fun thing with texturing is it's a break from everything. It's a way, and it's a way for you to change something, to personalize it to you, which is nice. Because if you're just constantly using other people's stuff, or you're trying to make do with something that doesn't really work, but it does, being able to modify the texture to make it personal and to actually make something work so that it feels like you're more actively engaged and in that, I think that's the cool part, the part I like about it anyway. So that should, yep, now they're fit. Okay, that looks much better. This one's brighter, but that's fine. The only thing I've thought about doing is adding a bump map, and the only reason I was thinking of adding a bump map is because chalk technically would have a texture to it, so it add a little bit to that, but I think I might do that later and not worry about it right now.
Firefly dubbed them wonderful.
Okay, in that shot, does she still looking at the same board? Yep. So we're gonna do the same thing in here. We're gonna grab this chalkboard. First, I'm gonna just copy all of that. Add in a base texture. And voila, we have the board again.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
And what's the angle? They're a little cut off there. Actually, the camera is supposed to be more like this. Then she's supposed to be further away. I hate using off lenses, but I might. So I need to make sure that the main focus for this is going to be here. Oops. Okay, but I feel like this. I wonder if I should have this camera tilt a little bit like this. What is that face? She's bashful. Okay. Alright, now let's see how that is.
But after this auspicious occasion, the first performance was...
There's only one skin for this? Yes, damn. So I'm for multiple, because then I could actually make this actually animated to add the second texture. That's kind of why I like working with models that have the green screen, because you can actually add in the script for changing between skins and actually animate to change the skins for how I need it, but it makes rendering easier, but oh well. That's the other thing I didn't do on here, is I didn't modify the camera. Which I should have done before so I can keep it consistent. So this is a mid shot, so I'm gonna probably go a little bit aperture about there. Yeah, a little bit over mid. This is a close-up, and close-ups are gonna have a very strong aperture because the background should be blurred more because of the closer zoom. This is a wider shot, so that one's already focused on her, I think. It's right there. And so I'm not going to go super big blur, because if I went to the kind of blur from before, Twilight would be like just invisible. So I'll do that, so she's slightly blurred and everything's slightly blurred, but it's mainly everybody's in focus because it's a wide shot. This is a mid shot again. So we'll go, I want to go about middle because I need to make sure Owlicious is visible. It's nice and clear. Okay. And I'll put about mid shot aperture. This is going to be same stuff on that shot. Okay, this is going to be... Oh, they already got that done, so I'm going to drop the aperture a little bit there. This was a mid shot. Got a little bit more there. A little wider, but keep it right there. This is a super close-up, so we need to focus on her face and really high aperture. Here, I'm not going to worry about the front. I can fix that once I actually know how she's moving. Do there. And the aperture at about a midpoint. Right there is good. I think I can go far enough back here. What's the track that's playing? This is actually a Music Final Way, which I actually have a video that I'm going to be doing with that song. But I'm going to be doing it off stream because I kind of want to have fun with that one. Or at least have one that is unseen by you guys. Oh, actually I might go too far. No, there we go. But yeah, I'm addicted to this song. It's amazing. I already got the good focus. Okay. So all the camera is set. Yeah, but it's a video that's gonna be mainly scene builds. There's not gonna be a huge amount of animating to it, but there's gonna be things in there that I'm gonna have to figure out how to do before I actually do anything. But it will be Fallout related. So, but that's more later, because that's something I work on my free time, and as of right now, I'm kind of on free time break, finally. Like, actual break, instead of, like, just sitting at home thinking I should be working on something, but not, so... I need a mind break every now and then, so... Okay. So we got that done. First thing I want to do is I want to lip sync Twilight, because I feel like Twilight's going to be the easiest person to do in this, and then followed by Owlicious, then sadly Rainbow might be the second easiest, and then the second hardest. Spike probably is going to be the hardest. Mainly because I don't work with bipedals too much, and he's the only one that's interacting, walking with the ground at a really weird angle. Owlicious, I can probably make something work. No, it's not the boring thing. I know you're joking, but it's doing everything on the stream makes it so that if something comes out with you guys watching, it's like, oh, I've already seen that, or like it's nothing's unique or special. And there's something like Remembrance was great for a lot of people because they got to see it as it was finished without knowing all the stuff prior and the ideas behind it and all the time put into it, which you don't get. So I still like to, with every video that I make, I'd make one part of it off stream. Remembrance had one whole shot that was done off stream. Chemistry had a whole shot that was done off stream. There's always some part that I do off stream, so that there's some part that even the people that watch it all the time can see that's special.
The first celestial year were formed.
Okay. I'm gonna do some lip syncing, which is gonna be interesting because I have not worked with these new flexes to get kind of the face thing. So I do want to play with something here first. Don't do those. Okay, first thing I want to do is play with some of these new ones just to see how they're modified. So that's a small smirk, but I don't really need to work with that at all. First thing I need to do is put a little bit of pucker, usually about 1/3, and where's my neutral? There. Normally I go to a neutral face, but she's a little bit happy helping, so I'll do that. It's hard to go through and do any smoothing, like using the sliders. So like, you can't really go in here and hit smooth because there's so many small little dips that if you smooth something, you're probably actually going to make it less smooth, and you're probably going to be making it so that it looks like slurred talking. So instead of a nice sharp opening and shutting, you might actually like kind of meld the open and shut together. So normally I go through and I'll do the main sounds, and then I'll go and because if you try to make it clean right at the beginning, you're gonna be getting sounds. It's not gonna work well. You're gonna look and say, "Oh, that's not right." But if you actually continue forward and do some more of the sounds, and then you look back, you're like, "Oh, okay, that worked." But there's also certain letters that are combined, like I can't think of an example right now, but like saying the letter on its own or the sound on its own will. Your mouth will move in one way, but if you combine it in a word, you might actually blend that movement in, or make that sound in a different look to get it to blend with the next one to make it easier for you. So it's a lot of me going and playing with the sounds of my mouth and pausing it and saying, how is my mouth looking right now? Because unless we want to do it like we did with the other video, where we just do it like this. Oh, I didn't get the audio. Oh, it's because it's in the out of the shot. Oh, it's not selected. That's why. Wow, that actually was way more opening than I thought it was going to be. But I'm not doing it that way. So here she's actually going slightly auto shot to get the audio. So I'm going to. This actually should be here. So because this is telling me where the shot is, I'm actually going to move these over so I can play with this shot to get the lips going better. So, okay, so I'm going to find the sound. So we have whir, so it's a wuh, so I need a like a whistle. So, oh yeah, that's what I want to do first before I even do this. I need to get in my head what some of these flexes do. So open opens up a lot wider, which is pretty nice, but that's what the jawbone is for as well. Close, that didn't change. Those didn't change. That I think is made more drastic, which is nice. That does a slight smirk, that is a big smirk. Careful. Okay. That actually could be useful for talking. That probably won't, but how about a little bit? That could actually be useful. Probably not going to be useful. Whistle's going to be super useful. That one right there. And that one's not going to be very useful. That... maybe. That actually could be useful. Stretch looks way better, so that actually be pretty nice. Mouth full, it does have its uses. That one mainly. Not gonna need that. Ooh, nice, they have a B. I don't think that's for the sound. That O works a little better than it did before. That actually could come in handy. That could kind of come in handy, but it modifies some other stuff I probably don't want to have it modify. Despite its normal. Okay. I think I have kind of an idea. Scrunchy? Well, really, with all the flexes here, you can make something that's they're gonna work with anything. So get used to hearing this audio in slow motion, just so you know, because I gotta hear it. So I need a whir. So I don't care where it is right now. I just know it's gonna be small. I'm just gonna grab whir. So that whistle 2 looked like it's gonna work. So we're gonna go whistle and then more pucker. So that's whir. Okay.
We're for. We're for.
Okay, I'm gonna make that open a bit more.
We're for. We're for. We're for. We're for.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab. And I need to blend it into the next one, so that's.
We're for.
Okay, I think also I'm gonna make it so that this, her jaw,
We're for. We're for.
and then we're. Okay, F's I think might be a little easier than they used to be. So I need F. That's biting bottom lip. So this is lower lip bite. I think with the little B in there it might work nice too.
We're for.
So four. Afterwards do the
We're formed.
so need R.
formed.
Okay, so this is what would be an worm. Formed.
Moons were formed. Moons were formed. Moons were formed.
So it'd actually be a B a bit. It'd be a B, but it would be with a there, and it would be with a little bit of close. No, not that. Ka. No, this Ka's gonna.
Were formed.
Angriness there. No, not angriness, just no angry. More angry, and then I'm gonna offset it with some smirk. Actually, some of these other ones would work better for this then. So like, very wide smile. No.
Were formed.
Just trying to retime so that it fits a little better.
Moons were formed. Were formed. Moons were formed. Formed. Bones were formed. Were formed. Formed. Were formed. 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 Bones were formed. Bones were formed. 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 Bones were formed. Bones were formed. Were formed. Were formed. Were formed. 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 Were formed. 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 Bones were formed.
There we go. Okay, that's not bad. Having the lip control does help a lot.
Bones were formed.
Okay, and now we just need to do a couple other things. Go. That's what I'm looking for. There used to be another flex here. It's lips bite and He's like lip pucker or something. Actually, that might work instead.
Moons were formed. Were formed. Moons were formed. Moons were formed. Moons were
Let's look at it from the front, but I think it's gonna work.
were formed.
It'll work from the side, so.
Moons were formed. Were formed.
Okay. Once you animate the body too, sometimes the mouth just takes on a whole other life too. So sorry, I was like kind of focusing. It takes a lot of concentration to hear everything. Let's talk about plushies anyway. It looked like I did miss a question. So what was it? What button do you hold to let you change the motion under the key points without dragging them? What do you mean by that, actually? Oh, do you mean the fall-offs? So like that? Because that's just like holding shift and mouse wheel. There's a couple things that are nifty. So, yeah, there's, what was it? I'm trying to remember the trick. Because it was... I'm trying to remember for the first fall off. There it is. So, if you hold shift and you click once and drag, it'll create the thing. If you let go and then click elsewhere, it will create the second point of it. So first click, you're creating your first fall off. So if you want your fall off to be from here to here, you let go of click, and then you click while still holding shift, click again where you want the end of your main area to be, which would be here. Automatically creates that, and while you're still holding, you can drag create your second fall off. So you could do like, so I want to do, yeah, like from this section right here, but I want the fall off to be here and here. I just go bam, 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 bam. It's a nifty little feature that I never use because I keep forgetting it exists. Changing the center without dragging it? Oh, I mean, there's this to set drag. There's that up here. So if you grab it down here, you change that. If you grab it up here, it changes the whole thing. There's that. I'm not sure what you mean otherwise. Yeah, shift is pretty powerful. I think there's also, yeah, and then if you hold Alt, you can change the time. I think I still want to change something on this. The form part, like...
Formed.
Yeah, right here. I want more pucker on it. Trying to get it to. If I do some jaw playing with again. Okay, so got Twilight done talking there.
On the anniversary of the first piece, a celebration was held.
That was all for 2 words, and now I gotta do this. Having the extra control is nice, but it's also sucks because whatever. Actually, let's just animate this part a little bit. So, let's close that. I'll keep that open. Close this. Okay, so she's basically just leaning forward. But she's kind of standing teacher-like. So we're going to hide her face stuff. Show her body again. Ling stuff doesn't matter, though that is going to get really annoying. Do I still have these open? Yes, I do. Okay, so this is tips. So this is all. I don't want stuff. Extra wing controls. The tips of the wings. Okay. Right wing open 0, 1. Oh, because they're extra ones. So he has 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6. I guess I can understand changing the names of it, otherwise copy pasting would kind of actually cause problems. Alright, so that should get rid of majority. Okay, so now what are these ones? Okay, for one, her wing is a little broken, but that is fine. Oh, that's just the lower wing? Okay. Right wing open down. I saw one for this one already. Oh, I guess not. So this right wing open. I'll put it at the bottom. This is the last one. So down. This is juice stain. Okay, and that should clean her up. Okay, actually I hit the wrong one, but that does remind me I got right ear tip and left ear tip. That'll stay under jiggles. Do I already have ears for these? Jiggle ears, so I'll keep it with these. So jiggle ears, this is right ear tip. And left. There, models all clean. Knowing how to modify that comes in handy.
We're formed. We're formed. We're formed.
Okay, so she just basically leans forward the whole time. This is the short one, yes. The one button. Okay. So we need to move her back a little bit. I need the thighs. Actually, I don't really need to have them stay in place. I need the feet to stay in place. But she is going to lean forward, so I want to keep this position that she's in right now. Kind of. Yeah, I'll keep it. So I'm just going to go from here. At this point, it doesn't really matter. I am going to move her back. And I'm going to get the legs to match. might actually move her first one up a bit. What's that? Okay. She needs to stand a little bit more regally. Better the word. Sadly, I don't have the main on that side, but I thought there was reverse lane main some things, but it's a different model. Is there a downloadable reversible main for Twilight? I thought there might be, because I can just like interject that on hers. Because the nice thing about the models for this is I can always just go bam and about Twilight. I think her eyebrows aren't viewable here, so take her eyebrows out. Okay. So she does have a little bit of a... What is with the bubble butt? Whenever I do this, she's just got a bubble butt. It's just wobbly. Even Rainbow Dash is like, what is going on? What? But she does kind of like it. Okay, so she does have kind of a straight face here, so I'm gonna go back into her mouth here. Oh, it's just a normal normal skeleton. They're not lined because of how they were set up or how it was created. So plus there's no actual rig data. So if I put a rig on it, it would work, but I don't have a rig. At least I don't like it. Okay, so I'm just going to take all of this. I don't even need to worry about these. I'm going to hide them. Need to lock her. I need to lock her balls. That there. Actually, I don't think I ever... No, I didn't. For her first move. Never actually fixed the leg up here. I'm gonna do it. That other move so I can get this point fixed first. So she's going back and down, so it's going to bend a little bit. Okay. Now this is where it's going to do a pullback. Subtle, but does make a difference. And yeah, I could lock the legs and everything, but the imperfections that are caused by me not doing this right will show by having small movements that actually can make them look better. So my playlist, it exists. It's easy to find. It's look down under in the Twitch chat, and there is a link to a YouTube playlist. Delphi is always watching. Yes. I'm always adding to this because I usually, when I'm not actually, I listen to mainly this on stream, but when I'm not, I have a, where is it? I have a watch later list that is just a bunch of like a couple hour mixes, some other random stuff, but I go through and I listen to some of these other ones. Oh, I already listened to that. And when I like one, I'll add it to the list. So I'm always adding to it. So I follow like Prime Cronus, 2 Steps from Hell, Audio Machine, a couple of those people, and whenever they put out new stuff, or mainly when Prime Cronus does stuff, because that's he's put stuff about like 2 or 3 a day. I'll just add it to the watch list and I'll go through it every now and then. But it's kind of an active thing because I don't want to like have it just run through all of them and not actually listen to them. So it's when I have the time to actually listen and know whether it's good or not, just have it pass by. Down a bit too much. The other problem is pelvis. This bad habit of not staying rounded, or any bone actually. If you modify it by, if you modify position, okay, and now I need to. Front legs bent a little bit more than I probably meant them to, but that's fine because I gotta do some extra movement with her here. don't want to overdo this one because I kind of overdid the other one. So maybe a little more. That's fine. 2 ticks, 1, 2. Chroma music is good too. Axiom, I like, yeah, Axiom music because it was the one from the one song I brought up before. I've liked, geez, it really, if I went down the list of artists, just check out a lot of these artists. Axioma music was good. Artem Yegorov is actually really, really good, and that's actually a pony person. Like, so, we're trying to shuffle. Yeah, so this is Catching Fireflies. So this is, if I remember right, a brony that did this one. Great music. Revolt's good. Position music is really good. Undream Panic isn't even, he's technically not even like that kind of music, but I loved his music, so I have him on here. I tend to put stuff on here not because it's like great, it's like 2 steps from hell. It's because it's stuff that I want to listen to that inspires me to create, so. But Artem is great, and being a brony, it's like professional music. Let's do the head down motion first. I wonder if I should kind of like dip into it.
We're formed.
But I have a couple Artems on here. I thought I passed one. Oh yeah, that's the other one. I think I checked out the ones you sent me on Discord or Skype. I don't think I checked the one on Twitter yet, actually.
We're formed. We're formed. We're formed. We're formed. We're formed. We're formed. 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 Formed.
I don't think it's actually going to work on that. Oh no, it is rotation. Your audio, I guess. Her eyes don't actually. Let me get back to her. Here. Decrease the head motion a little bit. I'm gonna have her mouth open more here. Once you start adding motion, sometimes the lips feel less drastic than you thought they were.
We're formed. We're formed. We're formed. 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 We're formed. We're formed.
Shouldn't actually blink here, but I kind of want to have her do it because it works. better. Feels like just her eyes aren't really focused on anything, but I think okay, her other eyes are actually on the smaller version. If I do that on this, does that work any better? No, because then I can't see her eyes. Probably should work on just right there. Probably I should move her further to the right. Okay. I kind of want to get the picture on the board figured out. Oops. Came back to Cube Dash. So there was another shot here to utilize the board. Oh, it was a different shot from before then? I can't remember where it is now. I saw it on here. Okay, yeah, it was beforehand. There we go. Alright, so this one should be a good base to work from. If we can get a shot that has less of the chalk in it.
There was no need for the...
There we go. That'll work. Come on, think. Okay. Let's get rid of this chalk first. Well, actually, I'll just copy what I need just to get it out of here. Okay. so that should be about that. I wish I could select it by the actual points it was created on. That should still kind of work. So first I need to rotate it so that this is mostly straight up and down. Which shouldn't be much at all. No, a little bit less. Close enough. And it cut off part of it, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. As long as I get the middle part. Okay. And then... how do I do this? A little harder with how I'm doing it here, but so they should be pretty even there. Straight line there. Luna definitely is thinner, but Celestia here. Okay, so I need to stretch Luna a little bit. Not so much. About there. Okay. Okay. That has those two. They are, I'm going to have to shrink down because I got to fit about here, I'll say. Scaling I'm just going to cause a little bit of weirdness. But that's fine because I'll get rid of it when I do lighten. Worry about cleaning this up later. So they need to be a little smaller, a little higher, and they have plenty of room on the side, so we'll go right here. Now we need to have this thing and that thing which look like each other reversed, which makes it a little easier. Before then.
Luna's banishment, the protective pony platoons were formed.
Okay, and now I need to get this guy right here. So that guy was right there. Love Luna. A little smaller. Okay. So he's done, and then I just need to duplicate him. Come over here. Looks like he's way up over here, because I guess nobody cares about him. Poor pony. Let's put it there for now and see what happens. And now I need to clean up some stuff. Yay, we got them done. Alright. I think they'll look good as is. Now this is going to be first. I guess the other one wouldn't be number 2. I thought it would be number 3. Whatever. Let's call it number 3 still. So this is going to be number 1. You're gonna talk about ice cream and cake. I hate you. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. Scale-wise, it might be a bit off. So I definitely could make it... No, I can't really make it any bigger. Because if I want to get Celestia in here, I just have to move this over and whatever. So I want to move the Celestia stuff over, but this guy I just want to put higher. So these guys all get moved over a bit. Over about here. And then this guy will just get raised up a bit. Make him a little bigger too. Makes me more of a puppy. Come on, there we go. See how that works. Works better. I wonder if that... Should I move it up a bit? Yeah, that puppy is still... How are you still not in shot? Can't erase in there without being noticeable. You can't really tell anyway. That'll work. What did I miss? Oh, I got pie. Yeah. It's definitely thinner. Don't take that out of context. Alright, so this goes. Alright, so at least that one is visible now. It's because she has a much fatter head on here than... I don't know, her head's actually probably just as fat there. It's just if I make things bigger, like they have it, I'm probably going to lose them off the side. So right now the guys on the right side are perfect. Actually, it is pretty much the same, other than just Celestia on this I think is higher up. But I don't want to put them much higher than they are. Yeah, well, do you earn a brownie point for pie? You can earn a pie point. Doesn't I don't understand the brownie point when there's pie involved. And then she does write something here. Yeah, Rainbow doesn't know what the hell she just wrote. Looks like just the squiggles. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. No, it's if I scale her down, then her legs are going to be hiding more. I don't don't have to scale them down. I can play with positioning, but it's mainly because in the show the eyes normally would be visible for that angle in a 3D. If I want to have her eyes visible at all, I have to turn her more, and that's where the problem is coming. Is she shouldn't be turned as much as she is, but it's the only choice I have for this angle. Plus, I can probably play with the camera a bit. Because in 2D, you may not move the camera a lot, but in 3D, moving the camera a little bit helps. That way. Drop doesn't work well for rotation. Actually, I should just select rotation. Makes it a little easier to control.
We're formed. We're formed. We're formed. We're formed. We're formed. We're formed. We're formed.
just want to do rotation on this. Because I already have the out motion, but I think I want to do a little bit more. If I want to, maybe we'll move it just a little separately. Yeah, that actually works. Now number 3. So when this comes in, okay. Oh, in and out. I used in because in the middle here I've made modifications, but in the outskirts it isn't. So I wanted to, the motion was drastic, so I wanted to decrease it to what it was when it started. So in just grabs everything from the beginning of the shot, and out grabs everything for the in the beginning of the selection, and out for the end of the selection. It's these ones. And playhead grabs it from its current selection. So like if I did it for in here, it's just going to make it so it's going to be whatever it was at the beginning, which I don't want at this point. But if I selected it, say here, I'll do it here. So in would be it would change it to whatever the first point is, so that right there. Out would change it to whatever it is at the very end point right here, and playhead is where the playhead is, which is right there. So in this case, since I wanted to, since the beginning was the base value, I just would do in to balance it all out to just slightly reduce the motion. trying to play around more with like the the stretching and compressing to give animated look. I never really did it much before, and I regret it. So, or at least never trying to play with it more. And I'm finding that, especially with head movement, that it is actually stupid powerful for creating a nice look. Don't think I want to play with this part too much right here. Let's do it like that. Okay, and now I want to have them turn a little backwards. Okay, and then I want to have this forward motion continue. Work on stuff. Making Twilight do things.
Like normal Twilight things or like weird Twilight
just
things?
doing her thing.
Wait, did you draw those things on the chalkboard?
No.
What the hell? How did it get so good? Who did it?
It's exactly from the show. I just copied it.
Oh, okay.
I just found a different shot that had all of Celestia. So I did that. No, I'm an awesome artist. So I did.
Yep. So much. Awesome.
I did the awesome best shots. We got Twilight here with it. She's very depressed. It's very sad. What do you do?
No, you need to zoom in more.
Okay, if I zoom in more, then it's like.
I know, but it's like the Pinky picture in Anthology.
You disappoint.
Shut up. He's making her butt wobble a lot. 2 hours of butt wobbling? Are you
Kind
really
of is.
making her butt wobble?
I don't have a choice. The butt wobbles when I at like especially kind of because they're there.
Oh my god!
It's the tickles. I removed the majority of it later.
That's the majority removed?
No, I haven't cleaned it up. I clean up. I can remove it. So that's why it's like
needs to make one of those booty
it's like
shaking videos.
That's why Rainbow's over there, and she's like, "Look at my booty," and he's like, "No, okay." So I've just been animating Twilight here, so because she's saying we're formed. That's all she's saying.
Saying what? Sorry.
She says we're formed.
We're formed?
And because it says at the beginning here.
Banishment. The protective pony platoons were...
Protective bloating platoons.
The protective bloating?
I was trying to say what she was saying. What is wrong with her ear?
The protective bloating platoons.
Well, they gotta protect from the bloating.
Oh my god. Is that why her butt jiggles?
So then on here I'll have to do the chalk and stuff to make her with the stuff. But this is getting pretty much whatever. I'm gonna set the color on this to. Oh, that's actually backwards. It's green.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay over here very long because I'm watching the Olympic thingy.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Alright, so then I also
far,
want
not
to play
impressed
with this lighting because right now it's just nighttime lighting. I wonder if the day map would just have better lighting in general because otherwise I have to deal with the base blue.
Trial and error? We'll have fun.
Okay.
People be good to this one. He's insane. I'm gonna watch it this time.
Oh, this. I'm gonna try loading the other Twilight thing. Might have to stick with the other one. Her eyes are getting too much light here, and when I light her, it's probably gonna blow her eyes out. Sounds really painful. So we already have some rim on that side. Or if you go on vacation, you just had like a pony vacation a little bit ago. Jeez. Speed. Okay, actually it balanced out the eyes pretty good there. think I need more highlight here to pull out her face a little bit more from the edge there. Because I don't want it blending in too much with the chalkboard there. I might have to move them around, so like Celestia's down here, so her mouth's somewhere around the middle area here. Poor Rainbow. She's just so confused. I think that might be. Pretty good for that. Good. I wanted to brighten up the chalkboard, but I didn't want to. Maybe too bright. Yeah, that would work. Alright, it's not done, but it is, all I have to do is clean up, which is, I kind of already did a little bit of, but I'm going to make it green for now. Saying that that part is done. I've been doing a green and then a brighter green when I'm actually done. I'm going to make it a darker green than that. Not the text. There we go. And I want to do her eyes a little different here too. Okay, actually that's solved all my problems right there. Just gonna do one quick round. Okay, and the focus on this, I believe, is a little off. Oh, actually it's on. Oh, it's the angle, probably. Don't do dead? I'm guessing you're saying that because you want me to do dead. So I won't do dead. You ruined it for everybody. Being it's indoors, even if it was midday, there's so much wood around that I'm pretty sure that it would create a yellowish glow within the building, so that's kind of what I'm going for. I might not play with the eyes fully because that'll take me forever. She's still so confused. Help me. Help me. What is she doing with the thinking? But the booty. Boy. Oh, I haven't really... I've just been working on a couple, like, little bits, not really that much. So yeah, light in the back. When I didn't have that background light, she felt okay, but as soon as I light in the background, now she's not bright enough, so it's a constant fight. There we go. I think the eye light is a little bit brighter. Balance it out a little more. It's better if I want pure white. Yeah, probably. Oof. That shadow kind of sucks. I mean, it should have a shadow, but not. It should be a little bit more faded. Probably darker at the base. I'm not going to be too worried about it, though. Move. So that's looking pretty good. So yeah, Warriors, this is basically all I have to for animating.
We're formed.
That's it.
We're formed. Formed. We're formed. We're formed. We're formed. Formed. And a
Something else I think is off with this.
we're formed. We're formed. We're formed. We're formed. 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 We're formed. 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 We're formed.
Trying to figure out what how to fix it, make it look a little better. Actually, that did it right there.
We're formed. We're formed. We're formed.
I didn't know how often that flex would be
We're
used.
formed. We're formed.
Good. I have taken her mouth and have formed. what I needed. Fire. Form. Yeah. Form. It's like, please stop with the talking. Thinking that I might almost need to brighten it up a bit just to keep it so it's a little more cartoony. Something like that. Actually, I think that helps balance out the two. I only have 8 minutes, but I might be able to at least start some of the keyframing for this. So, how far is he?
On the anniversary. On the anniversary of the first.
Okay, so she goes, is looking down when she says on.
On the end.
Okay. I don't know why her. I don't think they're wiggling on purpose. Just in case I change the camera, I want to at least get this kind of bent.
On the
Oh yeah, I forgot I need to do this too.
the
There's a couple shots. This one. Okay.
On the anniversary of the first celestial year.
Actually, I did something I needed on that one. Only on the first part do I want to do that. So you got all of those parts.
On the anniversary.
Okay, and what was the other one? It was just this one, I think. This one. This one.
On the anniversary.
there, and then I think I just need to have the... This has been this way, and then move this up this way. Get it. Okay. Looks pretty even. I think I'll just turn these in a little bit. No, I can't because the wings are already compressed all the way.
On the anniversary of the first celestial...
Okay, so I've started this, but I definitely have a lot of work to do.
On the anniversary of the first celestial year...
So anyways, it is after 10. I gotta go do workout and stuff, so yeah, we're gonna close that. We'll work more on it next Tuesday. So anyways, yeah, I can open up that later. That's not a worry. So anyways, I will be back Tuesday. I'm not doing anything any other time. I might stream Overwatch sometime on the weekend because I've been playing it a lot, so why not? And yeah, so no, I don't know. I probably could have saved that. This probably would have come in handy, but okay. Yeah, I can't think of anything else weird. So, anyways, I think I'm forgetting something, but I don't think so. So, I will talk to you guys on Tuesday. Yeah, or maybe before that. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Just meow, meow, meow. Have that meow. Meow, meow. Okay, bye-bye.